Hello, today we are solving Jan 2024 Unit 2 IAL paper question number 4. Yegenni Tiles PLC is a new company producing clay tiles. The company has just finished its first week of production. Unfortunately, the company is having problems with its new computer system and some information has been lost. Okay, so they have the following information is available which is concerning the production. So the production was of around 310 clay tiles per hour. They will produce it for 8 hours per day for 5 days a week. Calculate the number of clay tiles produced in the week. So this is a direct, this is a direct question where you are asked to calculate the number of tiles produced in a week, which is just a multiplication of all the data given. Okay, so you are able to produce, so you are producing 310 clay tiles per hour, okay, into you're working for 8 days per 8 hours per day, okay, into you're working for 5 days a week. So that's your data. Okay, that's the number of tiles you'll be able to produce. So 310 into 8 into 5, so that is going to be equal to 12,400 tiles you will be able to produce. So 12,400 tiles, the number of tiles that is produced in 1 week, okay, is 12,400. Now state the formula used to calculate the material price variance. So there has been a difference in the price of the budgeted or the standard pricing and the actual pricing. So that is the formula, standard, okay, standard price, okay, standard price minus the actual price, okay, times the actual quantity used. Okay, so that is the formula for material price variance. Standard material price minus the actual material price, what is the difference that has happened, times the actual quantity produced. This is the formula for material price variance. Next one is the part C. They have given the information here for the part C. The following information is available. The actual quantity of clay used was 6448 kgs, costing a total of 2708.16. Material price variance was this much. So this is the information that has been given here. Now we have to calculate what is the actual price per kg of clay. So the actual price, okay, per kg of clay, what is the actual cost? Actual cost will be equal to actual quantity times the actual price. Okay, the actual cost involved is 2708.16. Okay, so that is the actual cost, that is equal to actual quantity that was used was 6448 kgs. So you will write that into actual price we have to calculate. So this we have to calculate what is the actual price. So actual price will be equal to this value 2708.16 divided by 6448 kgs. So that is going to be equal to 0.42 pounds per kg. Okay, so this is the value, actual rate or the price per kg of the clay that has that was bought. Okay, next one is the standard price per kg of clay. What was the standard price? So we know the material price formula. Okay, So they have material usage, okay, variance formula. So we had written earlier. So we are going to use, because that is the information they have given here. So you will write the material price variance, okay, formula. The material price variance is equal to standard price minus actual price into actual quantity. Here they have asked what is the standard material price that was used in the budget. So that is what they are asking here. So now the material price variance they have given, that has happened, it is an adverse variance. What is an adverse variance? If the actual price has become actual material price, okay, here is greater than the standard price that was used in the budget, okay, standard material price, it has exceeded. So then we will have an adverse variance, okay, it has become greater. So adverse, so that is going to be equal to, we don't know the standard pricing, okay, we will write it here on this side, minus, we know the actual price we calculated here in the previous part, which is 0.42. So that was the actual price that was bought the material into the actual quantity used was 6448 kgs. Okay, so now we will rearrange. So now adverse means I am going to use the negative sign for this. So minus 128.96 is equal to this one, okay, and I'm going to bring this and divide it here, 6448, that is equal to the standard price minus 0.42. So that is going to be equal to this minus 128 divided by 6448, that is going to be equal to 0.02 with a negative sign, okay. So this is going to be 0.02. So that is going to be equal to standard price minus 0.42. Okay. So minus 0.42. So if I take this to the other side, I am going to take this to this side. So the standard price, material price will be equal to, this is going to become positive on the other side. So it will be 0.42 minus, okay, minus, this is going to be remain the same on the other side. So that is the thing. So that is going to be equal to 0.40. So this value, standard material price was 0.440, but the actual material price was 0.42. There has been a variance. Now state the formula used for material usage variance. So there is a difference in the quantity amount used in the production, so of the tiles. So that is going to be equal to standard, okay, standard quantity, okay, minus the actual quantity. So standard quantity minus the actual quantity into standard price, okay, used. So that will give me the material usage variance, okay, times the standard price used. So that is the material usage variance. Now total standard quantity of the material. For part E, we have the information. The following information is available. The actual quantity of clay used was 6448. Material usage variance was 99.2 adverse. Calculate the total standard quantity of material of clay used. So let's use this formula, okay, to find the standard quantity, okay. So material usage variance, it is given 99.2 pounds. So adverse, that is going to be equal to, we don't know the standard quantity, but we know the actual quantity used. Actual quantity here, it is given 6448 kgs, okay, into the standard price. Standard price, okay, we had calculated earlier, it was just 0.40 pounds. So that was the standard pricing that was budgeted. So that is going to be equal to this. I am going to make it as negative with the, if it is an adverse sign. So divided by, okay, divided by 0. This is 0.40 is equal to standard quantity minus 6448 kgs, actual quantity used. So that is going to be equal to 99.20 divided by 0.40. Okay, 0.40, that is equal to minus 248 kgs. Okay, 248 kg, that is going to be equal to standard minus, okay, 6448 kgs. So the standard quantity will become equal to, will be equal to 6448 kgs minus 248 kg. So that is going to be the standard quantity. So that is 6200 kgs. So the budgeted quantity was 6200 kgs, but actually used was has been become greater by 6448 kgs. Okay. Next, standard quantity of material to produce one clay. So the standard quantity of material to produce one clay will be equal to the standard quantity we used. Okay, the total standard quantity of material clay used. Okay, so the total quantity divided by the number of tiles made, right? So that is going to be equal to, the total quantity used was 6200 kg. So the number of tiles made, we had calculated in the earlier part, it was 12,400 tiles. So with all those material they were able to make 12,400. So now we will know how much quantity is required to produce one tile. 6200 divided by 12,400, that is equal to 0.5 kilos, 0.5 kg. So this much amount of material is required for producing one tile. Next one, explain one reason why two variances, material price variance and material usage variance, may not be linked. They don't have interrelationship. Can you state one reason? We can see that the price variance was adverse, okay, which means the clay was more expensive than the budgeted. But from this we can conclude, when the material price usage variance was adverse, we know that the actual material price was greater than the budgeted price or the standard price. Okay, material, it was greater than the budgeted price or the standard price. This means that the clay must have been for as a good quality. That's why they must have got more, okay, expensive. So, but it should not result in adverse variance. That means usage variance should have been at least favorable. So they are not internally. There is a conflict here. Okay, they are not related, we can say. But however, can you say they may be linked? Okay, what is the reason when you can say both variances have become adverse, right? So material usage variance has also become adverse and material price variance has also become adverse. Probably the standard costs, okay, that were calculated were not accurate, or okay, and they must have miscalculated. That could be the only reason, because here there is a conflict, and also that means the calculation portion there must have been mistake.